Okay, so I've been hearing like a lot of controversial stuff on like my goat Robby. You know, that secondary white guy in Cobra Kai. Yeah, that guy. Anyway, yeah, I've been hearing a bunch of like conflicting stuff about him and seeing how like he is compared to Miguel and seeing who's stronger throughout every season and stuff, and seeing how he's even somewhat comparable with Hawk or something. But we're not here to talk about his filler piece of shit ass. And the very minimum, I will only be mentioning Miguel in this video, like a tiny bit. Aside from the fact that the series itself shows that like he has the clear superiority. But anyways, today in this video that I'm going to be talking about is why I think Robby is the definitive best written character of the show. And why he's also been the most consistent. Now let's first get this out of the way. Why do I like Robby specifically out of any other Cobra Kai character?
He's just built like that.
See, unlike any other Cobra Kai character, which is basically everyone, he makes me like legit want to keep watching the show. Like, he's legit the only reason I actually want to watch the show. Again, and again. And he's just built different. He just has that maximum definitive aura that no one else has. He also has the balls to do legit the most horrendous things ever, and that's actually like very entertaining to me. I mean, he fought Kaisuna in Juvie, he made the MC's back go bye-bye, and he also like ruined Hawk's hair. I can see why people picture him like as a bad person compared to most students, but to be honest, that's like him at his best character, because he's actually funny and entertaining as a bad person. And more entertaining than most people. His funniest season to me is actually season 4, surprisingly, and I'm sure none of you would actually expect that to be his funniest.
Especially since he's like fucking overrated as balls in that season.
But the reason why I like him so much in this season is because like he was so corny, and the way he was corny was actually so funny at the same time, and he's like one of the actual funniest characters in the Cobra Kai dojo. Miguel took blatantly everything way too deep.
Plus, he's pretty goddamn overrated himself in season 1.
Hawk was filler from the start in terms of like literally anything relevant in the Cobra Kai series. Until season 4, that is. I know Robby took stuff seriously in terms of like actually wanting to win the tournament in season 4, but even so, he was like throughout most of the time at the prom with Tori, with that smile, he was just like so entertaining to the point where I didn't even care. Let's go, baby! Now, do I think the people that dislike him, with the reasons that they have, are valid?
Yes.
I can understand why people don't like the decisions he makes. And to be honest, if I were actually someone without any bias, I probably wouldn't like them either. But on the other hand, you literally can't find someone like this in the Cobra Kai series. Like, there's no one like this personality that's actually funny and entertaining. Alright, now here's another thing you might be wondering. Do I think he's the strongest character in majority of the show?
No, fuck no, even though I wanted it.
It's shown Miguel was able to like gamble on his ass throughout majority of the times they fought anyway. He can arguably beat majority of his ass in like almost every season, aside from one.
Yeah, Robby folds his ass in season 1. What you gonna do about it, bitch?
But I also think he actually has the best fights, and I don't even think it's close. Plus, you can actually partly realize later on when you rewatch the show that he's like the only person that actually fairly beat Miguel once.
Mental distract my ass, by the way. A win is a win.
Also, he like completely showed that Quan was like the biggest filler joke of all. More filler than fucking Hawk. I know it applies to like Axel as well when against Miguel, and he got completely folded by Miguel in part 3, but two things. That was part 3, and Axel wasn't even shown up until like part 2 anyway. So womp womp. I'm not going to talk about Robby versus Hawk briefly at all. So I'm just going to say that like Robby decimates him every season except season 4 barely. But anyways, to the next question. Do I think he is the show's best written character through every single season?
Yes, fuck yes.
And it's not even close with any character, to be honest. Like, I'm being serious. He's built different throughout like every single season. Plus he gets done dirty almost every single season as well. Is it comparable with Miguel? No, fuck no. He's not even in front of Johnny or Hawk. Is it comparable with Johnny? No. With Hawk? Well, in terms of enjoyment, he's like the second GOAT in front of Miguel, like clearly. But like in terms of actual writing, he's like very, very, very filler. Miguel's better written than Hawk, by the way. It's just that Hawk is much more entertaining. But anyways, that was a brief, shameless, stupid summary on why I think Robby was the most consistent, entertaining character of this series, and I think always will be. Thanks for watching this pile of shit.